Welcome again, dear viewers, to Medicine and Islam, a program sponsored by Sharjah Television that features topics both to the field of medicine as well as relevant to the great religion of Islam. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This week we will continue our discussion about the amazing qualities of camel's milk. The amazing qualities of camel's milk. For those of you who were not able to view last week's program, we had an in-depth discussion about the unique single heavy chain immunoglobulin or antibody of the camel. No other land species is known to have this type of antibody. No other species of creation that walks this earth that is land-based is known to have the same type of antibody. Humans, on the other hand, have a Y-shaped heavy chain, and they have two light chains. So we have a Y-shaped heavy chain, and we have two light chains. So we have three types of chains, okay? One heavy and two light. The camel only has one heavy chain. And in this lies the secret of his strength and great abilities. This unique antibody is the key. It is the key to the camel's amazing qualities. So now today we want to do a bit of a review of some research articles that give you some idea about how important this thing is and how much research is being now done on the camel and its qualities. Not just the camel's milk, but the camel as well. But concentrating on the milk, because the camel can produce so much milk in one day, up to 15 to 20 liters it can produce in one day. When we first presented the mini-series on camel's milk in 2002, that was 4 years ago, over 600 articles were available on the internet. There are about 600 articles available on the internet about camel's milk. As of the summer of 2006, 109,000 articles are posted on the internet about camel's milk. If you go to Yahoo search engine or Google, you'll find that they have more than 109,000 research articles on camel's milk. SubhanAllah. So in 4 years, it has gone from 600 articles to 109,000 articles. So this research is being done all around the world now. Okay, it's picking up very fast. So on Medicine and Islam, one of our intentions is to bring you, the up-to-date information about not only modern medicine, but traditional Islamic medicine and other forms of alternative medicine that are shown to be effective for the human beings. We actually do not discriminate. Anything that is beneficial for the human beings, that is not unlawful or prohibited Islamically, we want to present it to you and give you a chance to study it and to use it and to get benefit from it from yourself and for your family members as well. As I have for myself and my family members, we have used this camel's milk in situations where some of our family members were sick, and we got remarkable results. So I'm speaking from first-hand knowledge as well. This is not just theory from my side. We have used this in my family for years, for certain problems. We found it to be very effective, very effective. Now, some of the major findings of camel's milk are as follows. Camel's milk boosts the immune system, especially against viruses such as hepatitis, herpes, and even HIV. Okay? Even HIV has been shown to be susceptible to the antibodies produced by camel's milk. Okay? Research on HIV is presently being done right here in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. Research on the effects of camel's milk on HIV, which of course causes AIDS, is presently being done in Abu Dhabi right here in the United Arab Emirates. We'll have more on that later. Camel's milk also contains insulin. Camel's milk also contains insulin. Research to develop a freeze-dried form of camel's milk is also being done here in the United Arab Emirates, in the UAE. Freeze-dried form. This will make it available virtually to all parts of the world. This will make camel's milk available virtually to all parts of the world. The camel's milk can be reconstituted just by adding water, similar to instant coffee, which is also freeze-dried. So if you want to see the analogy, you see, many people say, well, yeah, okay, camel's milk is great, but I live in Northern America. I live in Europe. I live in parts of Southern Africa where there's no camels. I live in parts of Asia where there's no camels. So what about us? I live in China. I live in Korea. I live in Japan. There's no camels in many of those parts of the land because you must have an arid climate, you see. So by producing a freeze-dried form of camel's milk, all you have to do is import it to the rest of the world just like you import Nescafe and Folgers coffee and any other type of coffee, because these instant coffees are freeze-dried. Okay, they're freeze-dried. Okay, and they put it in a vacuum type of container. And when you open them and just give some water to it, then the coffee is reconstituted. Similarly, this type of research is being done here in Abu Dhabi at the Sheikh Zayed Complex for Herbal Research and Medicine. And very shortly, this freeze-dried form of camel's milk will be available for export throughout the world. And therefore, people in all parts of the world, whether they have camels living there or not, whether they're close to camels or not, can purchase this freeze-dried form, add water to it, and the camel's milk is reconstituted. And they can get the benefits, you see. Because when you take something fresh and you freeze it, usually you don't lose much qualities, okay? If you freeze it immediately, you see that with certain vegetables and meats. You freeze them immediately in a vacuum-sealed pack. When you take them out, they're quite fresh. And this freeze-dried form of camel's milk is no different. So this is what is being worked on right here in Abu Dhabi again at the Sheikh Zayed Complex for Herbal Research. So we'll have more on that. When it is ready for the market and available, we'll give you that information, where you can purchase it, what the cost is, how to use it. All that information, inshallah, you'll find right here on Medicine in Islam, inshallah ta'ala. Camel's milk also contains diuretic qualities. It has a bit of diuretic quality. For people with high blood pressure and heart disease, this diuretic effect is quite, useful because it helps you from retaining water, or it stops you from retaining water, which is bad for your kidneys and bad for your heart and liver as well. Somalia has about 5 million camels, which is about 30% of the total world population. Somalia now is said to have a population of about 6 million people, and the camel population has been estimated to be about 5 million. So for every 6 Somalis, there's 5 camels, okay? For every 6 people that live in Somalia, there are 5 camels. So they have the highest ratio of camels to humans in the world. Now here in the UAE, it is also interesting. Our population is somewhere between 3.5 and 4 million, and more than 2 million camels have been documented to live here as well. So the ratio here is about 2 human beings to every camel. So for every 1 camel you see, there's 2 human beings. That's a very high ratio as well. But that comes in second only to Somalia, while for every 6 people, there are 5 camels. So now let's talk about an article from the UK, from the United Kingdom. A team of Cambridge scientists have been given £14 million, that's nearly $25 million, to carry out research into camel antibodies. The essence of the research is to study the antibody of the camel. Camel's antibodies are smaller and more potent than those of humans and may be able to fight everything from cancer to the common cold.